listening to. Now, what's up, VC? It's Todd Guy, the Vinyl Zombie here, with a vinyl update. Oh, I forgot these. Started off with some cassettes, 10,000 Maniacs in My Tribe. Yeah, there we go. Steelheart, self-titled. It's from 1990. Pretty good. And Vixen's first album, self-titled, from 1988. They can rock, man. I got those cassettes a while ago. I think that's it. I showed the other cassettes. I got a little handful of vinyl here. Most of it's metal, except for these first two I'm going to show you. First two is this White Stripes. Take this out of here. Jesus. This is Icky Thump. You know, it's got the song Icky Thump, obviously. And a bunch of songs I don't really know. I think Icky Thump was the single. 2 record sets. Comes with this. Lyrics. There's the lyrics, right? Yep. And some other stuff here. I'm not sure what all this is. It's obviously a reissue. I hate where they put the sticker. I hate stickers like this anyway, because it just ruins the whole aesthetic of the whole album jacket. But, you know, whatever. Just black vinyl. Custom center labels. Did come in these polyline sleeves though, which is nice. Oops, I ripped the jacket. Oh well. So there's that. And then I think I bought this at Walmart. Greatest Hits, The Offspring. My wife likes The Offspring, and it was fairly cheap. Gotta come out and play on it. Self-Esteem. Pretty fly for a white guy. Why don't you get a job? Those are the big hits that I remember anyway. And it comes with a slip mat, which I'll never use. And a thing with lyrics and the albums the songs came from. It's pretty cool. And just straight black vinyl and this stupid paper sleeve. Custom center labels though. Offspring's okay, not one of my favorite bands, but I can listen to them, so. Alright, here we go to the metal, kind of hard rock stuff. I finally got around to picking up a copy of this. Hold on. It sells out quite often. I got it at Newberry's. I remember them having it there a few months ago or last year, and I didn't buy it. I kind of was like, I don't know, do I really want it? I didn't buy it, and then I went back because I want that, and it was gone. And then I went in there a few days ago, and they had a copy from 2013, originally from 1995, and that is Mad Season, Above. Obviously, it's a reissue. This 2013, originally was 1995. Members of Alice in Chains, and was it Pearl Jam? I think that's. I know it's Lane Staley. Lane Staley. Mike McCready, I think, is from Pearl Jam. John Baker Saunders and Barrett Martin. It's a pretty good album. Comes in these sleeves, which, I mean, they're better than paper sleeves, but I'm still not sold on them preventing static and stuff. And they get folded up, I think, fairly easily when you stick them back in there. Pretty slim pickings on anything in here. It's just the records. But it's a good album. I'm glad I have it in my collection. Interesting to hear Lane on something other than Alice in Chains. So it's a good album. So there's that. Mad Season above. And let's see what else. Let's stick with the grunge here. I bought the Alice in Chains reissued 2 LP set. I bought this at Walmart though. It's Apple Red vinyl. Excuse me. So I was in Walmart and I saw it and I said, that's a good price. So still got the inner sleeve. I think the one I have from Music on Vinyl is actually the jacket. Or not the jacket, the inner sleeve. This is just an insert. It's, like I said, it's 2 LP. They spread it out over more, which I assume makes it sound better. This is only 3 songs on this side and 3 songs on that side. It's an Apple Red vinyl. And when I actually went to Newberry's, they actually had like 6 copies. Not of the Apple Red though. I mean, I think the vinyl resurgence is going to implode at some point here. I mean, I'm glad they're definitely repressing albums that are hard to find, making better pressings to sound better, because it is all about the music in my mind. A lot of people buy them because, oh, that's going to be worth money someday. This isn't, I don't think, because there's this version, there's a Music on Vinyl version. The only ones that are going to be really worth any money, in my opinion, are the original copies that are extremely hard to find. This one, Music on Vinyl one, is kind of hard to find as well. You can't really find that anywhere. So, but this one, consider Newberry's had like six copies of this, and it's going to be readily available. Like their repressive facelift. That's not going to be worth anything either. Because they made thousands and thousands and thousands of those, I'm sure. And they're probably still repressing them to this day. It's not like it's a limited thing. So, just glad they didn't do a record store day version of this, where, you know, there's only like 6,000 copies, and that would have shot up like immensely. But just glad they just want people to listen to the music. That's really what it's all about, isn't it? Just enjoying the music. I don't see why people need fucking 5-6 copies of an album that are all different colors and shit. I mean, yeah, I guess if you're a collector, I get it. You want all of them. But that's what happened with the comic books in the 90s. They were just releasing all kinds of variant covers and special covers, and people got sick of it. They're like, I don't want to spend, you know, $5 on this comic just because the cover's, you know, foil or prism cover or has a hologram picture or something on it. I mean, it's kind of the same thing that's going on with the records. The record companies or the manufacturers or whatever are just like, let's make all these different versions and see if we can make a shit ton of money. So, I mean, that's my opinion. You know, whatever. Great album, though. I'm glad it's on 2 vinyl. For finally, it's gonna sound great, I hope. I did notice the music on vinyl, they jammed them all onto one record, and as you got closer to the center, it did start sounding kind of compressed and like not fully dynamic. So we'll see. And then I wasn't gonna buy this. I love this album. I have an OG copy, so I got this too. This is the music on vinyl version of Flotsam and Jetsam's No Place for Disgrace. This came out, was it this year? Was it last year? I think it was this year. It doesn't say, does it? I don't remember. But this is the European cover, because I think this is out of Europe anyway. My cover is the purple one, the US version, and I saw this and I was like, wait, that's not the cover I have, and I come to find this is the cover they had in Europe. Like a lot of Ozzy's albums, the name and the title are different colors for Europe and the US. Like I think one's blue and one's red. I think it's, I don't remember, I think it's red in Europe. Maybe it's blue. I don't remember, but this is an awesome album. Oh look, another red one, another red version. But anyway, I hate red so much. I do like this, and it does. My OG copy is on direct metal mastering, so it has a bit of a different sound than what I remembered from the cassette tape I had back in the day, and streaming, and even like other versions. It sounds a bit different. So I wanted one that sounded like that. I gotta pause this. Dog's gotta go outside.
A few moments later.
Okay. Next up. Stick with them. Flotsam and Jetsam's last album. Well, not their last, but the one that they just put out. Blood in the Water. And I wasn't gonna buy this one either. But I decided, screw it. Price dropped a bit on Amazon, so this is just one record as well. So it's black vinyl. Stupid paper sleeve again. They probably could have put this on 2 records too. 12 songs, but you know, whatever. Back to their more thrashy, fast songs. A lot of their albums before this were more groove-oriented in a way. Almost power metal. Some songs. This is almost straight up just thrash, speed metal kind of. I hate that they do that too. No, whatever. So yeah, Flotsam and Jetsam. And then last but not least, this is the last one, right? Yes. Is album that people either love it or hate it. Craterorama. Kind of industrial sounding, grungy in a way. It's from, it came out in 2021, this reissue. Originally, I'm not sure when it came out. 90s. Some point. Doesn't say. 1999, I guess? I think this is colored. Nope, it's just black. Custom inner sleeves. It's black vinyl. I like this album. Is it Does it sound like classic Creator? No. Does it sound like Creator now? No. It's a different sound for them for sure. It was near the end of their experimental phase, the 90s. They did experiment a lot with like kind of industrial sound, kind of a little bit of grunge in there. Wasn't their straight up thrash that they were known for in the 80s. But I think this isn't a terrible album, but it's one of those albums that Creator fans either love or hate, I think, along with not Cause for Conflict, Outcast maybe, and that other one that's came out in the 90s. There's like 3 in the 90s that a lot of fans are just kind of But this one I think is good. There's a few songs in here that kind of harken back to their like thrashy days. And after this album they kind of go back to that, but keep some elements of their industrial sound a little bit with melody, and kind of incorporate it all into their thrash. It's like melodic thrash, industrial kind of music thing. Yeah, it's good. I like it. That's the update. I think that's everything. Not sure. Looking around here, I think that's it. So yeah. Thanks for watching. Till next time, rock on.